Wholesome moments, action scenes, an absolutely insane opening sequence, and even more insane reveals. This was such an awesome episode of Mushoku Tensei, and I can confidently say that Mushoku Bros were so back. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm here with my blind thoughts and review as an anime only for Mushoku Tensei Season 2 Episode 14. And without wasting any more time, let's start with the new opening for this season. This was an absolutely insane opening. Like, the visuals are unbelievably good. The opening looks beautiful with some really great compositing, and the action scenes were equally great with some mind-blowing animation. But as much as I love the visuals, I'm honestly not a huge fan of this opening. First of all, I really don't like the song. It's not a song that I would listen to, and neither do I feel like it fits the series. And the second reason is because it spoils a shit ton of stuff. I was almost completely blind on this season, but after watching this opening, I feel like I have a general idea on what this entire part is going to be about. Season 1 not having an opening was one of the things I really appreciated about the series. It made every single episode feel more cinematic, and it was just something very unique for an anime. And even though the first part also had an opening, I did not mind it because I loved the song. Spiral quickly became one of my favorite anime opening songs, and it also helps that the visuals didn't really have any spoilers at all. Most of it was just really symbolic stuff, which I really liked. I really hope the new opening grows on me over the course of this season, but for now I'm not a huge fan of it, despite the incredible visuals. Moving on to the episode. We finally have Rudeus' trip change in this episode, and I don't know how the light novel readers feel about this, but the previous mage robe honestly looked way better and more badass as well, because of the tatters. And hot take, but he kinda rocked that second fit as well. But I did hear some people saying that the new robe was apparently made from lucky grey rats, so I love the fact that it's very on the nose and somewhat symbolic. Aside from that, the episode had lots of wholesome moments with Rudy and Sylvie preparing for the party, which was nice to see. And moving on to the party. It was funny as hell seeing Rudy bribing Nanahoshi with the potato chips. She really folded that easily. Bodyguard making a surprise entrance, Julie gulping down the alcohol, Linia and Persena busy eating everything, and Nanahoshi snacking on the chips were all really fun moments as well. But the most interesting moment of the whole episode was the Elena Lise reveal. This scene really took me by surprise. I was not expecting this reveal, despite the show giving away hints such as Elena Lise recognizing the pendant way back in part 1 and immediately backing away from Rudy. But even though it was kind of a sad moment, I feel like it could have been a really emotional moment if it was a bit more fleshed out. But since this is a light novel adaptation, some things sadly have to get shortened, which really sucks. But it was still a really good scene where I felt really bad for Elena Lise because of her past and how she has to hide herself from her family members. Also, she was expecting both Rudy and Sylvie were gonna hate her, but they both don't care about her past, and Sylvie was probably happy that she managed to find a family member because both of her parents died in the teleportation incident, if I recall correctly. Then we finally have the duel between Rudy and Luke. I really thought that Rudeus was about to lose this one because he's not a swordsman, but he really bodied Luke, huh? If you're a light novel reader, let me know whether Luke is just that ass, or is Rudy actually a great swordsman as well. I'm really interested in that. Also, before I forget to mention, the animation for the duel was really great as well. And honestly, this entire episode was really well directed and had some really good animation. This is honestly one of the best episodes in season 2 so far. The episode was really consistent with some highlights, which is more than enough to please me during non-action focused episodes. Also, another thing that stood out to me during this episode was the music. It really felt like every single scene in this episode had the perfect music, especially the final moment of the episode with Rudy and Sylvie. It's only been 2 episodes, but it really feels like Mushoku Tensei is so back. Season 2 Part 1 was honestly quite rough, aside from a few standout episodes, but I'm honestly starting to have a really good feeling about this part. So I really hope that the quality stays consistent. Also, I almost forgot to mention that I really love the ending theme for this season. I absolutely love the song and the visuals are very wholesome. Though it does make me wonder when Norn and Aisha are gonna make their appearance, because both of them are really prevalent in the opening and ending. I assumed that they both were going to come for Rudy's wedding, but I guess that's not happening. But anyways, that's pretty much all I have to say for this episode, along with the ending and opening theme. If you enjoyed the video, then please leave a like on it and click on the screen card if you wanna see me rating every single winter 2024 anime I finished and the other card for my thoughts in episode 1. Also consider subscribing to the channel for more Mushoku Tensei and anime content in general.